Hello, everybody. Jonas isn't going to be here tonight. Everybody else is late, as usual. Been going around trying to find more of everything. I don't even think I've gotten all the stables yet still. I have to be missing at least one. And again, they keep seeming to multiply. Did I get that one up there? Where is that one? Oh. Yes, I did get that one. Where have I not been? What's this set of islands up there? Around the canyon. Haven't been anywhere up there. Barely been on this side of the mountain. The Spring of Power. Did I get Dinral's Claw? No, I only have Nature's Claw. Actually got the rest of the climbing gear. Only been around here once. Hello, GC.
Okay, get in the van, we're going to play some Zelda.
Get in the van.
GC's escaped the Squishalope? When was I ever caught by one?
Just now, because you weren't here for me to start the stream.
Oh my god, no. Gross. There, that's a squishable. He just burst down my door and just grabbed me. Thanks, chat. Oh yeah, I was going to ask, did you do any more shrine gathering? It doesn't look like it.
I did a
Awfully.
couple.
Ah.
A couple of them took a while because I had to find some caves. Those caves turned out to be really big and long and complex.
Hmm. That's speaking of such, that's actually been something I find that's very annoying about old open world games, now that I think about it. Caves underground.
I've like all these caves over here. That was very confusing. See those 4 right there? Oh,
Yeah. Skyrim, World of
yeah.
Warcraft.
All that is underground. Going back and forth everywhere, trying to find where
Look at
that shrine is, which is underground.
that.
I think I went into this cave right here and had to trek a long way under the mountain in order to get to that.
From their perspective, all those green lines is Link drawing where he went. That's his pencil. But I do find this is something that growingly bothers me with games like this with maps is that they don't show you the path to get underground. They only show you, hey, here's the cave entrance. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'll just lay it out on my map.
Like, yeah,
But then
it
you
would have
find
been nice. It would be nice if the caves had a map, given how sprawling some of them are. But I guess that's part of the point, is that you're supposed to figure it out yourself. But the caves are also kind of hazy and look very samey, so it's not as interesting as doing it above ground.
But I'd like to cite an example. Like there's a cave just outside of town. They don't tell you have to go inside of town to get to that cave. That's one example. But yeah, it's a very annoying that maps don't give you like a hint how to get into that cave. They just say, there's the cave. Get to it. The most annoying one I just remembered is the one where they show you like, here's the cave. Did you know you have to go underwater to get in there? And I said, you gotta tell people something. Like you gotta give people hints like that nature at least.
They do give you the hints of where the cave entrances are with those bunnies.
Hmm.
Aha, Shrine of Light. Knew there was going to be one up on this ridge at least.
You're gonna feel my dark soul.
But I gotta get to it and it's gonna say shrine down below. I'm gonna be like, oh god, where's another cave entrance? Oh, there it is. Kim Mayat.
Hmm. Tiamahe, Tiamaho, Tiamaha, Tamiyaha.
There's one shrine that I did that seemed unusually short. Because the entire puzzle in it was you needed to attach fans to a center spinning wheel in order to spin the turbines, and that was the only puzzle there. Like, no tutorial, no introductory puzzle, just that one thing, and then it was done. Okay, long stick. Oh. Use stick to stick. Oh, what do they call it? Proving ground smash. Smash Brothers.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. Ah, I can't get up there. But I need to break it somehow.
I was watching it when Matt was What Happens Today for the GameCube. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how many people bought the GameCube specifically for Smash Melee, but I'm sure that was one of the definite top contenders back then.
Hmm.
Next to Resident Evil and Capcom 5.
That guy has a large stick. It's not gonna do enough.
Oh. Charles Green Bridges says, "Hey Rick, sort of just off topic, but if you had to choose voice actors for Adrian and Hildegard, who would they be?"
I have no idea.
Fucking what's her name? Hildegard would be played by, oh my god, fat British white comedian with white blonde hair.
Also, now chat is saying Miller has escaped the Squishable.
Melissa McCarthy? No, who am I thinking of?
That doesn't work. Wait.
Rebel Wilson? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, she's Australian, not British. Yeah, potato, potato. Anyway, hi, chat.
They're not from
Judy
America. They're all British people.
It's Commonwealth. I'm like 90% correct. Judi Dench? No, not Judy. No, my headcanon is Judi Dench would play Jakari in a Haven Celestia movie. I think she has just the perfect amount of
Anything I can
being able to be motherly and caring, and also, like, if she wants you to be scared of her, you're going to be scared of her.
I don't get it. There's nothing here that's actually heavy, except that's up on those platforms. But I can't break down these platforms because I don't have anything to smash it with.
Well, hold on. You've got ice fruits.
Yeah.
If you throw an ice fruit into the water, you make a block of ice. Can you fuse the block of ice into something heavy?
Yeah.
Like, does ice count as a heavy thing?
I don't think so. I think it'd just break if I try.
Oh, yeah, Sigourney also says you can ascend. I know AH Club is supposed to take place in America, but for some reason I had an epiphany that Adrian had an Australian accent. Really? Do you think the kangaroo character might have an Australian accent? Wild! No one's ever thought of that.
Ow.
And I hope you understand, chat member, I'm not trying to make fun of you, it's just... Oh, okay, so now you can make an ice platform near this pillar, then hop onto it and stand on that to smash it. You need to, not die to the hail of arrows first, though. Do you have any arrows on you? I see you have a bow.
I have arrows. Ow.
Oh gosh. Oh, thank goodness. Down to the wire.
Huzzah. Prejudice bone. For Link is standing on a block of ice with just his trunks on. Oh, never mind.
Doman says, I found that doing brute force during these shrines instead of doing the theme was much easier. Yeah, once you have enough hearts, you might as well just, bulldoze through it. I just want to figure out what it is that they're trying to get me to do, in case it's fun. Okay, that's going to go...
Just in case, in the terribly rare and definitely not a thing that happens all the time, rare case that Nintendo designers make something fun.
Yeah.
I know. Wild. You can't believe it.
Feels like they made that opposing cliff taller. But on the other hand, I do remember trying to get up there at one point.
I mean, they might have, just to have people even more disengaged from trying to make like a flying vehicle to get up there.
Okay. I don't see anything interesting over there.
Not that it matters too much, though. There is literally an invisible wall
Yeah.
before you get to the featureless far cliffs.
You're looking around these cliffs like there really is going to be something down the side, because there might be. Look at that. It's a giant choo-choo encounter.
Choo-choo train.
Because Adrian should say g'day. Adrian should say g'day or crikey. It may or may not be hilarious. It might be the latter.
Ticky.
So I'm trying to remember. In one of the A&H books, both of them go to a movie and they sit down to the movie and they look up at the screen. And the screen says "Final Days of the White Flower 2."
It says
Haha,
Traders, Thieves, and
crossover.
Liars.
Oh, right. Haha, crossover, haha.
Yeah.
Is there another photo or picture when Hild is leaving the theater and there's credits coming up or something? Is there something that?
No, I didn't put any credits up, I don't think.
No, I don't
Okay, I
think you
wonder
did.
if there's something there where you can sneak in, go to this webpage and you can get the real Traders, Thieves, and Liars or something like that. God, now I'm just thinking, yeah, the credits that are on screen, but there's a bit.ly link just in there somewhere.
Don't have any smashy.
Yeah, Syrian. It's one of the credits. The character's name is Read the Book At, and then it's credited to, and then it's just a link. And then people very carefully look at it. They're like, "Wait a minute." They manually type in the link, and they go and they find Traders, Thieves, and Liars is actually a real thing. Holy shit! Space Kangaroo's real.
Oh.
Turn the way I'm facing, Link.
Yes, Charles, Green's Vision. That movie is a reference to the first book from Rick's Haven Celestia trilogy. The trilogy is called The Final Days of the Wife of Lord 2. The first book is called Traitors, Thieves, and Liars. Available now at this link. Give me a minute to actually find the link.
You missed. Oh, what's this?
I got the Amazon link.
There's also an audiobook if you prefer that.
Read by an incredible British audiobook reader.
Yeah, he is very good.
Who he's done a bunch of Haven Celestia books now. Both across Rick and Greg Luderman's authorship. Boxer, that's why I linked the Amazon version. It has the audiobook right there as well. You can choose whether to buy. You can choose literally on that same page to buy physical, digital, or audiobook. I mean, if you were a true fan, you would buy all three. Final Fan says one story I like from Rick is the Desert Angles. Yeah, them Desert Angles are pretty good. Or like that big hyena lady, Quadrilateral. Or that big mountain lion lady. She's a cute.
Oh, you mean Gale?
All three. No, character. I mean, the three forms the book is in. Is you can get a paperback version, a digital version, or an audiobook version.
I know.
Book 3 of Traitors, Thieves, and Liars is not out yet. It is still being worked on.
I was just messing with you.
It's very close, though. And you all are going to be very happy when it comes out.
Gale crossover episode when, Rick?
Dylan Ryler says, Rick Griffin, I'm confused and scared. Did House Pets end? You have will return, but in the hover text last time you see me here. That's
because
just the...
when I come back, I'm probably not going to be doing hover text anymore because it's going to be in a different format.
Also, Rick wouldn't let us give that big tease at the end there and just leave us hanging. Or would he? No.
Which character was the most fun writing in A&H Club? I mean, there's not that many characters in A&H Club, are there? At least not that many that matter. Because there's like the monkey guy who gave Adrian all that money, but like, it's not really a character.
I'm pretty sure it's a lead. That's a guess.
Clearly Allie? Yeah! He had such a glow up in that one scene where he just looked at Hilda and he said, "Bitch!"
His first word was a swear.
We can't fuse the giant boulder. I don't know what that's for yet. Ah, they're just trying to light nearby.
It's for the skeleton. For the schmeleton. You gotta put its ball back.
Timely catches. Pretty sure if you actually stood on something that big that moved that fast, it'd just break your legs.
Yeah, you'd be instantly forced into the ground, if not actually pancaked. And you would just crumple to the floor. At least. Good enough. I mean, just think about how hard a car would have to hit you to send you, 20 feet straight in the air like that.
How tall is this place?
Ooh. This feels like
Come on.
it'll be fun.
Their chest anywhere? Looks like there's one right there. Nope. Oh, there it is. It didn't even land in the water like it was supposed to. Whatever's in it just got all smashed up.
Just like
That's
life.
fine.
Link's life.
wonder if I should arrow shot this. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, haha.
Yeah.
What if the Koroks were just like, "Ah, Link, my friend, it is good to see you. Yahaha! I've got to reach my friend." My God, the man's a genius.
My. Mira takes his sunglasses off to reveal another pair.
Or take those off to reveal another pair. I take those off to reveal another pair.
It gets an infinite cycle.
You stop bothering me. I'm
And
building
then
a
you realize
car.
I'm a looping GIF. Let's try to say looping GIF, and my brain kept wanting to say lipping goof. It's like, no.
A lipping goofus. That is on my Miller.
Koroks, but voiced by Nicolas Cage. Hey, Link, I need you to help me out here. I can't do it, Nick Cage.
I couldn't do a Nicolas Cage either, to be honest.
I always think he sounds like kind of airy and raspy, and then I actually listen to him, and I'm like, oh wait, no, that's not what he sounds like. Like, very slightly, but he mostly just sounds, I don't know, unaccented.
We have a bunch of springs here. I don't even know how to use springs to improve this car, but okay. Don't think I can give it shocks.
You kind of can. If you put a spring underneath the platform and then attach the wheels to the surface of the spring instead of to the frame itself, you can give the thing like stronger shocks. But you don't really need it all that much. The big wheels themselves already have kind of suspension in them. The axle can move up and down. You can see on your front wheel right now the axle is way lower than the center.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I already passed
Oh.
it.
It's a phallus.
I can go back and fight it, but there's a shrine nearby, and shrines are more important.
That they are.
Good enough. You can walk the 20 other feet. Tommy Wiseau. I did not hit her! I did not! Oh, hi, Mark. That was just sex life. Go doggy.
I Sam.
Yeah, haha, Mark, you found me. Thank you
So,
for bringing my friend.
So did we get Link to invent a tank yet?
Down below, another cave. Let's see.
Do you have a light route anywhere nearby that can help you triangulate it?
Probably not. Nope.
Nope. Yeah, the problem with the cave ones is like even if you know where the shrine is, the actual entrance to the cave.
I just know it's probably somewhere on the base of this mountain. Or somewhere up the side of this mountain. Ah, roadkill.
I didn't realize until much later in the game that actually if you find and shoot bloopies, they will run towards the cave entrance. And somebody was saying if you have a picture of them in your album, you can actually track bloopies to help find cave entrances, because they'll usually be not too
There's a
far from
bloopy.
one. Aha!
You don't actually have to shoot them, you can just spook them.
Scare them, yeah.
And there's a Lionel right there.
Well,
Like
is that a
what?
Lionel or is that a... No, that's a bokoblin on a horse, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it's too far. But we know which direction it's running in, so...
A goblin on a horse. You're not a Lionel. Don't trick me.
Well, I want to be, and therefore I am.
Aha! Monster Cave. Oh god, it's dark.
I know, it's dark.
Ah, light. Stalker's strength.
So many buttons, which one's the right one?
I know. Ow. I know. Well.
Who would Chindy be voiced by? Ooh. That's a good question. I'm usually not one for hiring, like, Hollywood people as voice actors, but, like, I'm trying to think of a voice that just exudes confidence and, masculine sexuality.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. I don't think so.
Are you doubting me, Miller? Okay.
Yes.
I want chat to know that Miller's sense of taste of masculinity is questionable. Okay.
Oh, no. Right, Matthew McConaughey. Absolutely a voice that exudes confidence and masculine sexuality. Why are you bopping me? You know I'm right. Oh, it's just right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Mini tack.
Handle it.
Many tack left side. More dots.
Handle it, Miller. You're the tank. You're the guild master. Handle it.
Oh, I'm no tank. I've always said my thing I like to do and my thing I always want to be is a crit mage.
Mm.
I want to cast lightning bolts or fireballs or whatever and have a critical magic chance. Whether
It
that's
seems-
wild magic or critical hit chance or whatever.
One of the funniest things I gotta say when I first started playing MMOs, especially at the time when World of Warcraft started, I always thought I was a mage, but it turns out, and I should have known this, it was a warlock. But pally out of the way. GC's the pally.
Flo says Matthew McConaughey fits. He does. I would say if we could get Matthew McConaughey from like 20 years ago. He's a little old now. Yeah, he's 53 right now. Yeah, or like 15 years ago. That's ageist Miller. I mean, if he can still do a good voice for like a however old Chindy is supposed to be.
Jindy is perpetually 21.
Really? That's it? I would have thought early 30s.
No.
Not there. I think you need to hug this left wall, and it might be somewhere.
Maybe it's behind the shrine. I go into the room with the shrine in it. Yeah, okay.
Booble. Nick Cage voices Spider-Noir. He's supposed to be 19. I don't think having a character who's young with a voice like Matthew McConaughey would be a misfit. Really? Spider-Noir is supposed to be 19? That seems weird. Again, like, I look at Spider-Noir, I see what his shtick is, I see what he's trying to do, and I want to say he's like 42. I want to be like, ah, yes, he's in his 40s, but he's just kind of like lanky and fit. Nope, he's 19. You can't be a grizzled old detective at 19. You can't, like, have had a career that then got washed up and now you're doing the noir thing at 19. That's... Miller has never seen anime. Well, anime doesn't make
works on
sense.
its own rules.
Yeah.
19 is middle-aged.
God. I hate that you're right with that. So if you want... I know one shrine that's kind of easy. If you go to Death Mountain, and you go to just, like, the east side of the actual mountain, there's just a shrine sitting on the open there.
That's the one that's over Bedrock Bistro. You mean like on this side?
No. So if you go to the shrine that's near the caldera, at the very top, at the summit, and you just, like, walk around the summit to the east side, and then go just down a little bit, there'll be another shrine that's just out in the open.
On the east side, okay.
You go around the summit or over top of it. Actually, no, there's even a better way to do this. Yeah, if you ascend up to the platform where you got on the plane thing and then fought the Lava Biolante, which I literally can't think of that boss as anything other than Lava Biolante. Yeah, you can take this minecart trek down around the other side of the mountain. You can either take an actual minecart or just shield surf on it.
Are there any fans around here? No.
in anime when you get your second PhD at 15 or in the military at 16. Yeah. There you go. If you just look to your left right now, there should be a shrine there. Somewhere
Yep.
kind of around here, I
Down
think.
below.
Well, it's saying Booble Frog is down below.
Oh, that's right.
So you're tracking Bubble Frogs right now. There you go. Ah, I see. It's one of the ones where you need to find the crystal.
That one.
There you go.
And it points right back up the mountain. Ah.
I think there's a cave across from it. That's where you get this thing.
Momo sick. Momo not
Momo.
sick.
Cute. I was gonna say, Momo's sick?
Yeah, when was
Again.
that? When was that Avatar episode?
I'm pretty sure that literally was an Avatar episode.
I don't remember.
Ow. Okay. The entrance is over here.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of, Syrian, is the time that Sokka and Momo drank the cactus water and it was hallucinogenic.
Don't walk away.
You wanted to know why I did it, you know, Bo? Don't look away. And you'll find out the truth.
I just need to use these for more sledges.
Sledge, sword, sledge, sword, sledge, sword. There's an early episode in season 1 where Sokka and Katara got sick.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I didn't remember if Momo also got sick.
No, Momo was taking care of them while Aang was finding the cure. Yeah, there's a lot of episodes in season 1 where they were still trying to figure out the formula. And they were trying to do, like, some monster of the week sort of things. Whereas in seasons 2 and 3, it became much, much more directly serialized. The only one of those episodes that were like Monster of the Week things I can remember that was actually significant was the the Kyoshi one, like the Kyoshi warriors when they fought the oh, what was it? It was like a giant goldfish or something.
Dun 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 dun.
Da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
You know, it does actually sound more like a Mario theme or tune right there.
Well, yes, what I'm singing is the Mario theme. That's the underground theme.
Right. One of the,
Da-da-da-da-da.
I meant the one we were just seeing. I heard it again just now.
Igniotalis.
Oh dear.
Got your freaking crystal! How dare it!
Ow.
Ooh. Smack.
Ignio said trade hits.
Link's not a boxer.
Get one of these. Now let me just take out one of my sapphire weapons here. Ow. I need some armor.
Drum roll, please.
Let's see, what do I want to show this on? How about on the Master Sword? Ow.
You don't. Oh. Thought that was Yonobo wiggling the minecart, but no, it's the one in front's kind of freaking out a bit. So this shrine is real fun because it's right next to two rock Octoroks. And if you played Breath of the Wild, you know there's some interesting stuff you can do with rock Octoroks. Well, you might know
Does that
that
still work in this?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yeah, they won't polish up everything, and if they do clean something, it doesn't take the like gloom off of it or whatever. But they will repair it and increase the rank of its modifier. So if it has no modifier, it'll get a white one, and if it has a white modifier, it'll get a yellow one. If it has a yellow modifier already, it won't change that. You can do that once for every Octorok, once every blood moon. And there's 2 right outside the entrance to the shrine. Oh, actually it says if you give it an item that has a yellow modifier, it'll re-roll it. Okay. Oh, hey, there's Did Roll. Literally erupting from the chasm.
Oh, I still need to get a claw from him.
Wow.
Teleport over to the sky tower that's right here.
Yeah, I'll be faster, yeah.
He's gonna fly up out of the chasm and then start to fly north along the coast. So you'll want to kind of aim ahead of him a bit.
Okay.
This might be an excellent use for the glide set. Should be able to dive from here. The full set gives you some real good lateral movement.
No!
Ooh.
Rick's like,
Whatever.
glide, drop, no, dive, no, fast dive, no, glide, drops, glide, no.
This isn't the air combat, Miller.
Drop, glide, dive, fast dive, no, glide, dive, draft, dive, drive, things. Well, you know, it didn't matter. They both landed right next to each other.
It was starting to sound more like a Souls game when you kept saying that.
Alright, now you can go back to the Shrine of Power.
The Spring of Power. Not a shrine.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Teleport 40 feet to the left.
Look, 5 seconds in a loading screen rather than 25 seconds of loading means that you just get free 20 seconds in your life. And it's just like, try me, weather. I don't care.
Where are they? Where are they?
If you haven't sorted it, it should be at the bottom of your list.
And by type.
There it is. Third from the bottom on the far left.
Oh, this one. General. Okay, so now I just need to go back up to Shrine of Wisdom, which I have not actually been to yet. It's Mountland Ryu.
That should be it right there.
Yeah.
Looks like you just made a straight shot for the tower on top and skipped the spring.
Other side.
So if the Zonai are descended from gods and the gods are canonically furry, I'm dubious about that comment that the Zonai are descended from gods. I don't know how literal that should be taken. Because we've never really had, besides the three goddesses and then Hylia, we've never really had anything else, and the Zonai aren't necessarily like any of those.
Sapphire.
Yes.
All right.
Time to
You've
make the
assisted-
long journey.
the great pilgrimage back to the Forgotten Temple. It will truly be a trek for you to go all the way across Hyrule and... Oh, you just teleport there.
Good thing Link is a video game character.
I look forward to listening to someone else make a YouTube video about playing Tears of the Kingdom without teleporting.
Oh. Over the years, there's been a lot of challenges, and if you were younger than me, I probably would do that.
Oh, she's upright again. So shiny.
So sparkly.
So sparkly.
Organize your belongings. Or a sword. Yeah, okay. Give me sword.
Sword?
Light sword of the sky.
Ooh.
So, this breaks a lot of canon. The fact that you can have this does not make sense. This is the goddess sword from Skyward Sword, which became the Master Sword in that game. Like, you infused it with power and it turned purple and became the Master Sword.
Okay, Miller.
Why is the original goddess sword also here? This shouldn't exist anymore.
Time travel shenanigans.
I mean, yes, either it's time travel or it's like they reforged the original goddess sword or something, or I don't know. There's people who are like, "What? Why? Why does this exist?"
Mm.
No.
Multi-timeline continuities.
I don't think I visited all of the stables.
I don't. If you go talk to what's her face at the Gazette, she might be able to point you to the stables you haven't done yet.
Okay. Gazette is...
That's just outside Rito Village. No, like just outside of it. It's the clover right there.
Yeah.
I mean, one day I could even picture them having, like, the Master Sword literally having every single form of the Master Sword combined into one someday. But that's probably not going to happen for ages.
It's said to be the sword. It's actually just a replica they misidentified. Is that your ad canon, or is that mentioned anywhere in the game?
Well, I'm not sure, but that is a possibility, because that happened before in Zelda, right? But I doubt it. Even though you pull it out of your butt, it is a possible theory. Yeah, Flo's right
Where's
about Kingdom
Necluda
Hearts.
stable? Where's Necluda?
I know a lot of people like to joke it has a very...
It's over where it says West Necluda. It's the Dueling Peaks.
But I have gotten that one. I just didn't finish Pin's quest there.
Yeah. I think you remember you talked to him and he said something about the heart of the mountain or something like that. He's saying something about Yiga and then something about the heart of the mountain.
Something, Heart of Mountain, I don't know.
Heart of the Cards?
Heart of the Cards, card games on motorcycles, that sort of thing.
Like your Mice on Mars.
And this is the one where he's on top of the horse head. Yep, there he is.
Carved out heart of the towering twins. Yeah, I went looking there. I didn't find anything. Yeah.
Carved out. So okay, so carved out. So if you look at the mountains, is there something there that's carved? Oh yeah, there. So right where it says Dueling Peaks, where it's like the S is, there's like a part of it that's depressed, and there's clearly something carved there.
I have not been up that side of the mountain at all.
I forgot
Yes,
that.
go up the mountain.
I had to go do a little search on some of the characters in Black Christmas. I forgot there was a character actually literally named Stoker in there. Biker Mice and Mars. One of the Martian freedom fighters.
I've never actually watched Biker Mice from Mars.
I watched it a bit.
It was never on at a time that I could catch it.
I didn't watch it too much because it didn't really fit my vibe, but I did like Vinny. He was the guy I enjoyed watching. Because I was like, what happened to his eye? And yeah, there were other shows on Saturday that I thought that were better to watch than Biker Mice and Mars, but when they were off, yeah, Biker Mice and Mars came up. Oh, jeez, I didn't know Jennifer Hale was in that either. She played Harley. Wow.
Another fairy. I need more. I lost them all.
If you hop into Minoru's robot, you can get a little more height, and you can still grab stuff while you're riding the robot. Oh, who's that in the distance? Is that Nidra or is that the Light Dragon? That's Nadra.
Let's see, where am I? Okay. Could take that glider, but I'm not sure I want to if I'm looking for Dueling Peaks.
Yeah, you need to go northeast from where you are.
Gonna be a ways away. Let's go over here first. I see some torches. Hereby up above. Okay, I guess I will need to...
We're on top of a mountain. What do you mean up above?
the flying islands, I guess. Think help me. This breaks all sorts of continuity. You know that, right? Eh.
Mm.
Wait, actually, can you zap the cage? Damn it. You can, but it doesn't hurt the Yiga person.
Doo-doo. Oh, joy.
It's like
the
being
Yeet.
able to just indicate to them, yeah, I know this isn't a very clever trap.
Ah.
I know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness.
Ooh.
I almost had a bad time there.
It's okay, I got fairies.
What will we do without the
I've got
fairies?
fairies and anime on my side.
Now, I do notice the ragdolling has been severely cut down in this game compared to Breath of the Wild. I have not ragdolled nearly as much. Another Yuga clan trap, you know, the usual.
Jeez.
I can buy another room for my house.
Ooh. Another room? Like stairs? At a whole nother dimension?
Going to eventually make a mansion. They give you way too much space.
Well, so they give you a lot of space, but they limit you to 15 rooms in total.
15 rooms is still a lot of rooms.
It can be.
15 rooms, 15 computers.
I wish I had a couple more. So I really want to make sure I have all of the like functional rooms. That means I don't get to make like aesthetic places. Like I had to specifically take out the garden I had out front, in order to fit under the room limit. And I'm like, oh, I want like a garden in a koi pond. The house building is half-assed. Yeah, it's a little undercooked, but it's fine.
They really should have put windows on these.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they were just like, you know, little glowy lights.
Or even just like solid textures that you can't actually see through, but they just kind of operate like light sources. Or, you know, like procedural meshes that have windows if they're exposed to the outside, but if they're up against another room, then there isn't a window. Like, we have the technology.
Yes, that's.
I don't know.
The
Hopefully
weapon
they expanded
stand,
it a bit.
Weapon stand room is very expensive.
I would love to see them extend it in
Yeah.
the DLC stuff, or even if they come out with just like, hey, here's 1.2, we've upped the room limit to 25 and also added like 6 new rooms because I think they did some of that stuff a little after Breath of the Wild came out, where they just like added some new stuff. It was a little more extensive than just like normal QOL. Or God, you know what I'd want to see that they add? Windows, up the room limit, and you can paint the blocks. So it's not all the same green. That would be good.
I mean, if this feature proves popular, I'm sure they'll put more to it in the DLC.
Fully.
Ah, yes, upstairs kitchen. That's exactly where it goes.
Man, like you're living in your own apartment now. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, Arcus. You can either paint the blocks of your house different solid colors, or you can take any of your paraglider fabrics and use that as a pattern, which means you can use Hudson's face from one of the paraglider fabrics.
That's awesome. This game sounds like it has I'm actually seeing it. It has so much customization.
Technically, you still have your house in Hateno. Yeah.
It's Zelda's house now.
Well, I was looking it up. In the English version, it says Zelda's house out front, but in a lot of the other translations, it says, like, our house. Like, it doesn't specify who our is, but it does say, like, you know, it says our house. O-U-R.
Weird, there's snow everywhere, but the temperature isn't cold.
Because there's torches all around the stable.
New Seren.
Hmm. Is that the one over by the first dragon tier? Southeast of where you're looking?
Oh, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird, I thought I finished that one.
Now, you would have hit up that stable like right at the beginning of the game, so you probably
did.
didn't even know Pen was a thing yet.
No, I did come back to it at some point. Maybe I didn't find Pen. Let me see.
Hmm.
No, wait, I did talk to him, but I actually did a different quest. Fixing that lady's wagon and getting her a horse. Oh yeah, the beast.
Oh.
Have you not discovered the beast yet?
I don't... I might have spotted the beast, but I haven't actually gone to seen it.
It's across the river from Lakeside Stable in Faron.
Outskirts stable. You're on... Oh, up here.
Because he was saying it's in the subtropical region.
This is literally tropical.
So I think where it says, like, what was that, Bromas forest? Or Boras forest? There you will find the lair of the beast. You will come face to face with a most horrible monster.
The horse.
Yes, it's a horse.
Link's horse. Or the cuckoo's.
It's just like in Monkey Island, it's just a parrot.
A truly
Yeah.
horrifying Paris.
So if you look at the map real quick, it should be just to your left. Yeah. It's that southern part of Bromas forest.
Okay.
A giant beast! How horrifying!
Ooh.
Great lady, watch out! That beast! It'll attack at any moment!
Oh, come on. How'd you even follow me?
I think at the lakeside stable, he's basically saying the same thing. He's like, what's going on with the beasts?
Oh. Ah. Ah. Hmm. Ah. Ah. Sapao.
Our last Zapao.
Can you pet the Don Don?
Nope. You can do that thing with them. If you try to grab the gem, she'll tell you about it. Created them.
Quote unquote
Uh-huh.
created.
Yeah, so the Dondons eat luminous stones, and then after some time, they'll poop out rarer gemstones.
That's good because these are completely worthless.
I have found trying to do this with them to be troublesome at best,
Okay.
because it's not a fast process. From what I've seen, it takes like a few hours before they create anything.
Well, that's why they put the cooking fire here, isn't it?
Probably.
Oh.
Okay. Mr. Don Don, you want to stop walking in circles? Apparently not. This pathing's all messed up because I think it's too close to the cabin.
Okay, fine. You get them. Very slowly. Yeah, no. Let's see if this works.
Yeah. I guess I would just appreciate if you could still do this thing with the Don Dons yourself, but I would appreciate a little QOL. If you could just talk to her as a merchant, you could buy gems from her using luminous stones as the currency.
Oh, that doesn't seem to work that way, then.
Do you have to wait longer?
Said a few hours. That was a few hours.
Usually it's best to go wander around for a couple of in-game days before returning.
Really?
In exchange for 5 luminous stones, players can get one of the following: 3 amber, 2 rubies, 1 sapphire, 4 zonite, or 1 diamond.
Oh, you have to feed them at least 5 then.
Yeah, they have to have a full 5 in their belly in order to receive a diamond. And I guess once they're full, they'll stop eating.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
I can't tell if they ate them or if the stones just despawned. Because these are still here. Do I have to wait around and see them eat them?
Damn. This is why I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
Also, because I never had like a wild amount of luminous stones, because I would usually sell a lot of them or use them to upgrade the glow in the dark skeleton set. Requires a lot of luminous stones. And they sell for a pretty good amount. It's like 30 a piece, whereas the Amber's
Oh, we
only
should
sell
get
for like
that.
10 a piece. But yeah, congratulations, you've done all of the stable quests with Pen.
So Pin headed off somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Did he go back to Rito Village?
No, I can tell you where he went. Or maybe even talking to Tracy a second time, she might tell you where he went. Um, but he's at a place right now, and that is where he will remain for the rest of the game. He doesn't move from that spot. He says something about a famous bard? Wait.
Miller's ears suddenly perk up.
Mm-hmm. Further south.
Wash's Bluff.
Legatron's got the right idea. Cast my beloved! Which I appreciate that after his work in Breath of the Wild, that Cass is now considered a famous bard. But it just makes his absence even more interesting. The fact that there are several characters that mention him, not by name, but like they know who Cass is, and the fact that he's missing. You know, Cass is missing, much like Mario. Rick, did you ever play the DLC from Breath of the Wild?
A little bit.
Okay. So I say that because this is one of the places where Cass did some stuff involved with one of the DLCs.
There he is up there.
Particularly see where that like crack in the ground is, where it's like pushing up. That is where a platform was in Breath of the Wild that allowed you to start one of the shrine quests for the DLC.
Oh.
It was thanks to me. We make a great team.
Ah. Ah.
I guess it was you, Ben. I mean, look at it this way. I didn't actually have to do any writing.
Yeah.
Ah. Hmm?
Big scoop. Big scoop.
Big scoop, big scoop. Yeah, so this is where
Oh.
Cass would
Yeah.
this used to be like Cass's lookout or something in Breath of the Wild, and he would have his own diary on that table there. So yeah, it's just interesting that it's like very clearly not. He's not a character that they forgot about. His absence is very apparent to a lot of the other characters in the game. So I'm curious to see what they do with that. Cass is dodging child support payments. I don't think he would still be making child support payments at this point. They're kind of grown up a bit.
I think if Nintendo's serious about this, like they
Yeah, now hold on right there.
Right.
There's not light routes for shrine, or there's not light routes for sky towers. So that means there's a shrine right under that sky tower.
But this is one of the Nintendo game, Legend of Zelda games that Nintendo plans on making a series out of. He's going to show up.
Well, they're definitely planning on DLC.
Well,
I don't
not
know if
only
they
this.
launched Breath of the Wild with plans for DLC, but they absolutely launched this game with plans for DLC and a continuation of story things after the fact.
True, but what bothers me here is the way that Cass is being treated in this one. I'll just say that.
Being treated? How is he being treated?
He's like almost a no-show, and that's making me feel like that Nintendo has other ideas from down the road, but a DLC, I don't think that's what they're going with. I could be wrong, though.
That's almost certainly what they're going with. Like,
If I had to shed my doubt, it's just that these... How many times have they mentioned Cass so far in this?
a few. Penn has mentioned him. Cass's wife has mentioned him. I think Teba even mentions him at one point.
And how many times did he show up in the original, like Breath of the Wild? He showed up like a lot, though, right?
Like, half a dozen times.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like probably the same amount of times that you have reporter stuff with Penn. So
Yeah.
12 times.
And
They're setting up a mystery. I don't see the problem here. Like, there's gonna be a mystery
it's like,
theme
yes,
thing where
they-
you're working with Penn to find where Cass disappeared to.
or Cass has gone somewhere else. He just flew off somewhere and he's coming back in another sequel.
Oh, they could have Cass delved into the depths and started finding like ancient Zonai songs, and he sings them to you, and you get to relive some memories of the Zonai stuff. You get to see Rauru when he was becoming king, when he met Sonya, when Minoru and him first discovered and started
that's
using the
Lionel.
secret stones. Oh, I want this so bad now.
That's a possibility.
I want more character, because that's what they did with the Champions Ballad, which is the one in Breath of the Wild that Cass is a big part of. Was they used that to do a lot of character building for the champions by letting you have more memories of each of them in the past. Like, it showed a lot more. It showed Mipha playing around with her brother a lot more. It showed Urbosa kicking Iga ass. It showed Daruk being a badass most of the time, but also, funnily enough, having a weakness for dogs, in that he's actually very terrified of them. And and it showed Rivali like trying to learn or trying to create Rivali's Gale, like him trying to work on that spell and craft it and practice it and stuff. Which that was fun character development for all those characters, and I'd love to see if they do the same thing for the ancient characters from this game. Flo says I met a girl who's terrified of dogs. Weird as shit, honestly. Well, for Daruk at least, they kind of explain, and they say that like as a young Goron, he was attacked by dogs or something, and so he's clearly got some form of PTSD there. Baker says Champions Ballad didn't go far enough for the character growth. And maybe it didn't, because it did need to focus on 4 different characters. And sort of build them all up. Whereas, really in a DLC, like, the 3 characters you'd actually care about would be Sonya, Minoru, and Rauru. And even then, you can kind of leave Minoru out of most of the stuff and just really focus on Rauru and Sonya. Maybe Ganondorf. If they want to kind of be more specific about maybe some of the stuff where he's just like, the desert winds are horrible for my people. We have terribly hot days and bone-chilling nights, and the calm breezes of Hyrule made us jealous. Yeah. If they do have 2 DLCs, they'll probably have one that's focused on the past and one that's focused on the present/future. So you'll see one that's focused around Rauru, Minoru, Sonya, or maybe even the Zonai's original descent to the surface when they first appeared in Hyrule. And then you'll have another one that's, I don't know. I don't know, actually. If you were to make one that was based around, like, the growth of Hyrule continues, like, what would you even do for that? Be like, yeah, Lookout Landing has even more people in it now. Or it's like, Terrytown's getting even bigger. Yay, I guess. It's like, there's not really a I can't think of a significant next chapter that's sort of easy or obvious.
And next DLC, you get to play as Rauru.
I mean...
The fans will definitely be clamoring to try something like that. And I can see Nintendo doing it.
No. I know one thing we need an answer for.
Okay.
I have a giant fucking question about one character in this game. And I can't say anything further without spoiling it.
Okay.
I think Federic knows what I'm talking about, because I was talking with him about this. I'm just like, why? Why do we know nothing about this character?
That for anything?
Maybe. What's the door? Oh, you need a key. Ah.
Oh, there it is.
Oop.
Probably just build a ramp.
Yeah, just take that and hang it underneath the treasure chest and then cut the rope.
Oh,
Definitely, yeah, put the block
Way
on the
down.
end to make an anchor weight.
I know. And they just drop another one down by a rope. Yeah. But we're not done yet. Oh. Ashley wants to know where the divine beasts are. They're around.
Yeah, that's actually something I want to know too.
Yeah. Where did all the Sheikah shrines go? Where did all the divine beasts and guardians go?
Oh, it just occurred to me that would be something they would put in for the DLC.
Maybe. That might be the one they're talking about for the future, is they show, hey, we disassembled all these things, and now, you know, the boss arena you faced, like Ganon in at the end of Breath of the Wild, is
Run
just
all the way up.
filled to the
There you go.
brim with parts.
I guess I have to, since it won't let me teleport there if I don't have it done.
Wait, will it really not? Thought if you discovered it, you could still teleport to it.
Pressing the button.
Oh, that sucks.
Pressing the button.
Yeah. I know earlier on I was saying Zelda going back in time has mucked with the timeline, so the Guardians probably never existed, but then someone pointed out that there is still one Guardian in Tears of the Kingdom. It's on top of the Akala Research Center. In the very northeast corner of the map, there is still a Guardian sitting on top of that building.
Oh, geez, Rick, just realized we hit midnight. Or about to hit midnight, actually. 1 minute to midnight. Ah!
So because of that one guardian, because of that just one guardian, I have to think that it's not time fuckery. They literally just disassembled all of the Sheikah technology in 6 years or whatever.
Had to use that to build all these new towers
I
from
mean,
the
yeah,
towers that already existed.
yeah. Yeah, they referenced the Calamity a few times, but it's one of those things where I was thinking, like, how the timey-wimey stuff changed the physical world versus how it changed people's memories were different. So people remembered stuff that they thought happened, but, you know, there's no physical evidence of it anymore. It's like a shared hallucination. Oh yeah, this is the one where you have to get the crystal out of the crater. It gives you rockets to use, but honestly, you might just be best off grabbing a flame emitter and hot air balloon parts.
This is worth anything. But occasionally, they give you like a gem or something. Falcon bow.
Interesting.
Okay, so I do have a hot air balloon there. You're not gonna slip out.
I mean, can't you just fuse it?
And I just have to unfuse it.
Yeah.
too heavy.
Hooray! Shrine get.
Huzzah. Huzzah. More hearts, more life.
Go and bring peace.
Oh, I'm bringing pizza to the world. I got it.
And by peace, I mean sleep. Bring sleep to me because I am tired. Burp.
Go roost.
Do I want to buy these, or do I want to buy more pieces to my house?
Oh man,
Why are you asking the tough questions, Rick?
Zelda's presenting us the worst question. Do I want to buy food or pay my rent? Oh no. Alright, thanks you guys so much for hanging out
Yeah.
today.
We will see
Indeed.
you next time. Have a good night, everybody.
Have
Night.
yourself a good night.